Larry Na.ssar s.ex-a.buse scandal won't force out Michigan State President, trustee says. East Lansing, Michigan, many are calling for Michigan State University's president to step down in wake of the gymnastics sex abuse scandal. But Trustee Joel Ferguson, the vice chairman of the board, is adamant that Luana Simon will stay in her job. That will not happen. Period. Ferguson said Monday on Staudt on Sports, a radio program on WVFN-AM, Lansing. She's a fighter. Her overall, what she's done for this university, she's not going to get run out of there by what somebody else did. I've been on the board for 30 years and she by far is the best president we've ever had, said the vice president of the university's Board of Trustees. January 23, AT&T suspends USA Gymnastics sponsorship, cites sex abuse scandal. January 23, Larry Na.ssar acted differently in 2016 about sex abuse accusations. Timeline, Dr. Larry Na.ssar, a history of preying on people. The radio interview comes days after the board put support behind Simon despite growing pressure from students and alumni that Simon must depart after 13 years as university president. Mich was the only trustee to call for Simon's resignation. The decision was quick for the board as a whole to support Simon, Ferguson said. The meeting we had the other day was 5 hours. In talking Luana was 10 minutes, he said. We unanimously decided in that meeting right away. We were going to support her staying as president. Tuesday is day 6 of former physician Larry Na.ssar's sentencing hearing in Lansing, where dozens of women have given victim impact statements against the sports medicine doctor at Michigan State. He had been on the medical staff at USA Gymnastics, the governing body for gymnastics competition in the United States, since 1986. When the victim impact statements are complete, 144 women are expected to have testified. Na.ssar, 54, of Holt, Michigan, pleaded guilty in November to 10 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, with 7 in Ingham County and 3 in Eaton County. The low end of his sentence will be 25 to 40 years in prison, and the maximum sentence can be up to life. Meanwhile, Ferguson insists the scandal won't tarnish Simon's legacy as university president and that it's wrong to even talk about the possibility of Simon retiring. He is confident that the Attorney General investigation into Michigan State will find its senior people are not complicit in what this pervert did. I mean, when you go to the basketball game, you walk into the new Breslin, and the person who hustled and got all those major donors to give money was Luana Simon, Ferguson said. There's just so many things that make up being president at a university that keeps everything moving and everything right with the deans. Everything at a school where we have a waiting list of students who want to come. Alumni have sent communication expressing support for Simon and what the trustees are trying to do, Ferguson said. Ferguson also laughed at the idea of the NCAA investigating Michigan State. This is not Penn State, he said, referring to the Jerry Sandusky sex abuse scandal that became widely known in November 2011 but began in 1994. They were dealing with their football program. They're smart enough to know they're not competent to walk in here on this. Follow Brian Manzullo on Twitter, @BrianManzullo.